You've all had your ideas. They have all failed. I am king. Not you! Not you! Not you! Me!
I woke up this morning realizing that I got to go, baby. Young Gunner and Vagabond, your tag team of bWo, the EOR. Now, not all of us won. But the most important thing is, we're a brotherhood, and we still walked away with the most gold! The rise of EOR is just beginning, my brothers and sisters. In fact, Young Gunner, Mr. Wallace, if you're not too busy, break him off a little something. 'Cause I might say something I might regret.
I told you. I motherfucking told y'all. I told y'all as soon as the era of reality gets a shot at them tag team championships, what was fitting to happen. And we got Mr. Wallace walking out with the big baby on his shoulder still. Y'all thought that we came in here as a joke. Y'all thought that we were just gonna be some jobber faction. Well, it seems like EOR is holding all the cards in the bWo promo division. Now, it's a couple of things that, we might need to address here in a little bit concerning golden accolades. But tonight, we celebrate Vagabond and the motherfucking Young Gun as tag team champions. And that man, that HNIC, Lamar Wallace, as bWo World Champion. Man, that shit sound nice, don't it?
And some things never change. And still, how do you like that, bWo? Still the champ. My boys, Vagabeezy, Young Glizzy, new tag team champs. I told y'all this was going to happen. Y'all laughed at me. I mean, look what's going on. We are definitely our faction is on a higher God level, better than Exalted. And we are doing things better than the table. Name another hotter faction than EOR and bWo. I'll wait. That's right. You see it. Want some? Come get some. But all them belts is coming to EOR sooner or later. Bitches.
Greatness.
Wow. What
a 2-night event. Let me tell you, and that was the response from it. Let me get myself together. bWo faithful, it is I, your wrestling professional, the voice of the bWo promo division, and I survived the battle with the king. Hashtag DB Greatness, and welcome to Promo Division Live, the fallout to PromoMania, and we just heard from the big winners of Night 1, and there's no question, they are the era of reality, and they now hold not only the bWo Promo Division Tag Team Championships, but they also hold the bWo Promo Division Championship. And speaking of which, just in case you missed it, why? Why'd you miss it? Was it too long for you or something? I mean, you had a whole week to watch both shows, and what? You couldn't take the time to appreciate the work we did? I don't like many of these guys, and I will tell you that honestly, but that was proof of the hardest work that we've done. We are the pinnacle of promo wrestling, and there is no question about it. So the fact that you sit here and then you walk to my face and beg me to spoil it for you when you could have sat there and watched it either on the YouTube or the group, you had no excuse. You make me sick. But, I mean, if just in case you're busy, I'm going to recap it for you anyway, because I'm just that kind of the guy. Speaking of which, let's go down the list of the matches. There was a lot to go through, so I'm going to try to keep it a little simple. bWo, Mr. bWo faced off with AT, and AT reigned supreme in probably one of the most surprising debut PromoMania matches that I've ever seen, in the fact we've only had 2 of them. But it was epic. I still am blown away by that promo. Mandy Singh, former Promo Division champion, he defeated the Mad King Trey Marquise. And as I've told you, the rest of ERR members, Young Gunn and Vagabond, are now the Promo Division Tag Team Champions, and Lamar Wallace, the HNIC, is still your Promo Division Champion. And then we move on to Night 2, the Iceman. Bobby Miller is still your Talk Your Shit champion. And he also now holds the golden microphone for the 2nd time. And in our main event, in probably the most surprising performances, this is arguably the greatest promo battle that we have ever seen in this division's history between the GOAT, Beast Mode Bones, who literally went through all of his gimmicks in his past, taking on, you know what? I'm just gonna have to call him this now. There's nothing mysterious about him. He is the promo artist. He is the best. Trevor Robinson. Okay, just to kind of let you, if you didn't realize what he did, over the year leading up to PromoMania, bits of his promo were directed towards Bones this whole time to comprise to one big epic promo in that battle, and he got now the highest score that we have ever had in this division's history. A perfect score for the perfect promo. There is no one who can touch that, and I can firmly believe that. That will never be duplicated, never be replicated. He is the best. And so, saying that, Trevor Robinson, stay as far the fuck away from me as possible. That's all I'm gonna say to that. Other than that, what an event. Oh yes, I'm gonna go ahead and cover the elephant in the room. I'm a little banged up, but yes, Hezekiah Little John, the king, he defeated me. Granted, this time, I'm not lying. I'm letting you know, I truly agree to respect him, all right? So, maybe we've settled our differences once and for all and we can move forward. But, again, what will DB do next? What will DB do next? I gotta think about it. But until then, we got 2 big matches tonight. In our main event, Mr. bWo is taking on the returning Andre Brown. Now, He's still begging me to be in a tag team with him since we both have gaps in our teeth, but hell no. I'm planning to get in an Invisalign. So you got to deal with that, Andre. But he is back, and that will happen tonight. But first up, we have our next, probably our last qualifying match, one of our last qualifying matches for the King of the Microphone tournament. This is another round one match, and it is between now the tag team champion, Young Gunn Steven Faison, and the chosen one, CPG. Now, last time we saw CPG was at PromoMania in the Golden Microphone, so it was great to see him. He's still my favorite wrestler. He is still the dark horse of the promo division, and that's just the realness, okay? So there is potential in this man, and maybe you will see that tonight. But the Young Gun, he's riding hard and riding fast, and all the things that she said coming out PromoMania. So, without further ado, I'm just gonna let me think about what I'm gonna do next, and let's watch the opening contest. Young Gun, CPG, send it to the action.
Yo, it's me, it's CPG. For the second time in our illustrious careers, the Young Gun versus the Chosen One meet in the middle of a bWo ring. And let's both agree that since the last time we faced off, we've only got better. I've had a break. You've been actually mashing it up, whether it's been the FTW, whether it's been bWo, that Wrestling Greek Geeks and whatever the other company's called. You've done quite well. But not to kiss your ass, Young Gun, you see. There was a lot of shit said between me and you before that earned you the victory much before it ever would have earned me anything. You won at a time when the Chosen One was quite new to FTW and complaining about everything like he still does today. But this King of the Mic tournament is the reason why the Chosen One has come back. The reason why the Chosen One feels like he has a point to make, a point to prove with the bWo. And to be honest, my friend, there's no better person to do it against than you. Now, I wonder, within this promo, will you have your head in the frame, or will you sit like this the entire time so we can't see that fat ass forehead? I wonder, will the LEDs behind you, will they be red? Will they be blue? Will you be screaming? Will you be cursing? Will you be smoking? Or will you not take it seriously enough for all that? See, I've followed you for a long time, old gun. For a long, long time. But finally, it'll be the Chosen One that gets the upper hand. Finally, it's the Chosen One that'll prove why he deserves to be here. And finally, Steven, it'll be the Chosen One on the power rankings of the bWo where he rightfully deserves. So, ladies and gentlemen, the man who's going to advance in the King of the Mic tournament is out.
King of the Mic. This is going to see who the pound for pound the best fucking talker in this division is. I think this is the perfect time for me to finally vent and slay some fucking demons. But before I get started with that, let's get on to you. CP motherfucking G. You know, management around this motherfucker got a lot of stock in you, boy. So I hope you fucking deliver. But let's be real, you're not. You see, over here in the bWo, when it comes to the big one, my nigga, you fail. You're not what DB wants you to be. He sees your greatness. He sees your potential. But what do I see? Another English motherfucker over here playing pretend. You see, bruv, this ain't built for you. This King of the Mic shit is mine. For too long, I've been letting y'all bWo niggas play with my own psyche, play with my own ego. Now it's time to start collecting fucking scalps. And I'll be damned if I keep letting y'all motherfuckers overlook me for niggas who can't do this shit like me. CPG. This shit ain't personal, my nigga. This is just business. Round 1 is done. And Trev, I hope to fucking God you get past round 2, cause I'ma fuck you up.
All right, come on, say it with me. CPG, CPG. God, he is truly the chosen one, but I don't know. Young Gunn might have something. He really might have something. I'm just going to say, hey, but regardless of that, we also had some grand returns during PromoMania, including the return of former Promo Division Champion in a surprise entry in the Golden Microphone Tournament. I was blown away to see this guy. Talking about MC Gas. Gas is back, and he's got some things to say to all the members of the Promo Division, and we also hear from the GOAT himself, Beast Mode Bones. And after that epic main event, I know he's got a lot to say. Take it away, guys.
What's up, everybody? It's no other than MC. Who these copycats trying to be? Gas. I'm back in full effect. Why did I even come back? It's obvious. I don't like the way I left things. I won the title. I started the Gas era. But all that past shit don't really matter no more. I remember when I faced Donald, he told me how I always bring up all these accomplishments. And he's right. That shit does not matter anymore. So I'm here to start a new wave, making new history, shocking the world. Once again, Gas is back in full effect. I want to be on every motherfucking card. Every motherfucking card. I want to battle every fucking week, every month. I want that shit. I don't just want the world title. I want that talk your shit title. I want all that shit because I deserve all that shit. I don't wait around looking for handouts, looking for help like most of you motherfuckers do. No, I just take what the fuck I want. So I ain't gonna hold you too long. Just know I'm back and I'm on everybody's ass. Pause. Gas.
So, I did not do what I came to do. I mean, I get that, but like, I still put on the great performance, and that's what I am. In the end, I'm still the GOAT because just beating the GOAT does not make you the GOAT. That's just facts. There's a lot of people that beat Michael Jordan, and none of them niggas are the GOAT now. That's just not how it works. It's not like a title. It's not like a championship. But the thing is, like, I've proven that I don't even need you anymore. Well, yeah, you do make things way easier for me. And that Master Trevor was heavy, though. Like, I feel like I showed what I could do without you. Yeah. She's right, though. I am a failure. Like, just because I'm the greatest of all time doesn't mean that I'm as great as I would like to be. You're right. You're the only one who can comfort me. So good. Mike Tuck. You will not leave alive.
Looks like Bones is going down a bad path. I'm going to try to give him a call and see how I can help him. But let me tell you, now me and Gas have never seen eye to eye. I don't like him. I'm just letting you know, but hey, he's coming with it. Maybe it's the PromoMania in us that has us mega excited, and jeez, I just love this place. Whatever. Let's sell some merch. bWoshop.bigcartel.com. That is the go-to place to buy all things BWO. And you heard it from Mr. BWO himself, which thank you for filling in for me on night 2. You did a okay job as host, even though I'm better. But he did say new merch is coming, so you gotta look at the page and stay looking at it so you can know all the different things that you can get. You can still get those hoodies. Go ahead and get your hoodie, because it's been raining some days and it's been raining not days, so it's better to be swagged out than not. And of course, get that DB fit. BWO polo, which I wish Mr. BWO wore it, because he would have looked great hosting and wearing the polo. You made the polo, you should rock it. But then again, he's got the cool jackets. Yeah, whatever. bWoshop.bigcartel.com. Speaking of Mr. BWO, it's main event time. He's in his second match since his return. He was defeated by new superstar AT. So Mr. BWO, he might have already stopped his grand plan before it began, but another plan could be in motion. So let's continue watching, and he's taking on Andre Brown. Andre Brown is God's middle child. He has been through a lot, and he's probably one of our heart and soul superstars here in the promo division. So it's great to see him back. And I know he's got some things he's got to say, because he's always got some shit to say. So this is going to be an entertaining match. I don't really got much to say on this one, because the stakes are just accolades or more wins on your rankings, because the rankings just started. And so can Andre get his first win this season, or can Mr. BWO put his mission back on track? Let's find out. Mr. BWO, Andre Brown, send it to the action.
Hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're gathered here today as being the very first meeting of the astounding group, which we will call ourselves the Sketch Appreciation Society. We are here to honor a man who has many talents, who has been a grand staple of the BWO for some time now, to the point where he calls himself Mr. BWO. The man, the anomaly, the gifted asshole himself, Sketch Lucas. A man who has the talent, the embodiment of a prince, who is a talented artist himself. But he also has the face of Rick James after he got out of prison. A great man, great man. Sketch, aka Mr. BWO, he debuted as Mr. BWO, saying he was going to run through this division, only to lose in his second match. I mean, that's similar to a fat nigga saying that he's going to run, only to just be tired out 2 seconds later. Sketch, I have a question for you, since time is your biggest enemy and you like to cheat when it comes to your promos. What's the highest number? You cheating? You getting caught because you were cheating? You threatening to quit because you got caught cheating, because instead of being a man of your word, you ran like a little bitch? I mean, you had great honor and respect and dignity that you left, or the high number of cholesterol between all of Miguel's girlfriends. I have to end this with a simple poem. It's called Sketch Lucas by Mucus. He's just such a great man. Great, great man. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I have one more thing to say to Sketch. Now I'm done now.
What's left for Mr. BWO? That's been the question going through my head since PromoMania. The day things changed. I didn't even have the courage to even show my face in this division, but then I thought about Andre Brown. Thinking about Andre inspired me not to give up, and for that, I think right now would be the perfect time to give that man his flowers. You see, his situation is no secret to the bWo universe, and I can't imagine the uphill battle it must be every fucking day, but he never lets it get to him. I know there's a tiny voice that tells you to lose hope every time you wake up and look in the mirror, but you can't hear that motherfucker because you are too busy being a beacon of courage to the rest of the bWo universe. I believe that's the reason why they all love you, because I really have to admit how fucking admirable it truly is, my nigga, because the situation happening, hold up and hear my nigga, like, hit my music. Did you niggas really think that a fluke loss was gonna keep your boy B-Dubs down? Well, bitch, you thought. It ain't on me that the judges are dumb and distracted by the fancy editing, that they didn't realize he basically resorted to recycling my promo from the week before, cause like I said, he don't be saying shit. But let me stop talking about myself because that would be so out of character. Let's get back into what y'all really came here to see. Insults, Bell Desert promo. Build up, be damned. Andre, I'm sure niggas have said this before, but I wouldn't know because right around the time your whack ass entered this division is when I kind of checked out of watching this shit. You are one ugly motherfucker. You look like a mugshot of a sex offender. No. You really look like a nigga that breaks into houses to drink bathwater. And since this face doesn't scream, I get pussy, I'm gonna have to assume you didn't become a bathwater connoisseur consensually. So let's be real for a second. How many homes have you broken into? How does it all play out with your victims? I can only imagine the pure terror of opening your eyes and seeing this buckwheat head ass nigga slurping water through the gap in his teeth, collecting dead skin cells for fucking nourishment like a fucking bristle-toothed whale. You got a face a mother can kinda love? Ugly had to come from your daddy's side, right? It gotta be, because I find it hard to believe niggas are that desperate for a nut that they gonna stoop that low if it's the other way around. You know, in your case, leaving it in should be a crime because a nigga's face is traumatizing. Even when we see the ugly in our peripheral, make a nigga wanna shout, fuck! I spent so much time talking about your hideous fucking face, I didn't even get into the fact that your promos are so ass that it brings down the overall quality of this division. We'd be better off if you retire for good. By the way, if you listen closely during Andre's promos, you can hear the collective sounds of the pussies of the bWo universe drying up from witnessing Andre's face. Don't believe me? Come on, y'all, let's try and listen together. It's gonna be way more interesting than whatever the fuck comes out of this nigga's mouth anyway.
I mean, I gotta give credit to Andre, but man, Mr. bWo, that was crazy.
And another thing, to all you niggas that was laughing, keying in the fucking locker room, I just wanna know what was so fucking funny. Y'all was celebrating my loss like y'all had a hand in it. I must have forgot the memo. But the rest of y'all niggas spared? Y'all don't have to face me anymore? You niggas laughed like you could do what AT did. But newsflash, a lot of y'all fucking can't. And even then, all AT did was make me realize I have to kick it up into another fucking gear in this bitch. That loss was simply a miscalculation. But go ahead. Y'all can pretend the boogeyman is gone. I want y'all to face me with this newfound confidence that you know gods can bleed. But remember, I made that god too, and even then, that wasn't even the full extent of my ability. So keep on laughing, because I want to relish and joy when I wipe those crusty lip grins off your bitch ass faces one by one as I stack bodies on bodies, collecting title after title. DB, you can go back to doing whatever it is the fuck you was doing.
Look here, Sketch. I don't care who you are. Don't you ever interrupt me again. I don't know what y'all think this is. That's not how this works. Whatever. All right. Let's go ahead and showcase the bracket. As you see, I finally updated the bracket so you can see all of the changes that have happened and who has moved forward, and we will find out soon who else will move forward in the Golden Microphone Tournament. Our next big pay-per-view is coming up next month in May, and that is Royal Brutality, where we will name the first King of the Microphone And we also have our very first official matchup between Vagabond and The Eric Smith Show. The Eric Smith Show used his golden microphone opportunity promo to call out Vagabond because he's not so happy. And Vagabond gladly accepted, so that's going to be a big match. The Promo Division Championship will be defended at Royal Brutality, and also, you know, I've been thinking in my head, big question. What will DB do next? I don't know. But subscribe to the YouTube page, bWo Promo Division, so you can get all the updates on what's going on and what's happening here. Click the little bell so you get notification every time a video is posted, and then you can watch PromoMania. You can watch both nights back to back and look at that intro because that shit was amazing. No one else could do that but me. So watch it and appreciate it. Then you can watch Better Watch Out, Promo Slam, Promo Series. I'm not going to mention that show because it'll remind you of a match I had with somebody who I want to stay as far away from me as possible. So we're not going to even talk about that. Oh yeah, watch Minute to Win It. Yeah, that was a good show. Yeah. But subscribe to the page. What will DB do next? You think that me losing the heads was the end when no, it was only the beginning. I was serious when I told you I'm back. So, why don't I dive in the deep end? You know what? In fact, let me give you a little bit of a thought process here. You see this over here? You see that Judge Critique Intercontinental title? It made me think we have our equivalent of that. We have a true workhorse division, a division that's been impressive, but it's only been impressive because I've told you it's been impressive. But the man that's on top of it, he's a real challenge. And I hold a win over him. So, what will DB do next? I'm challenging you, Iceman, for the Talk Your Shit Championship.